Hey everyone, Nick here. So I think it's pretty well established by now that I'm a fan of Power Rangers. And in case it's not, I like Power Rangers. Just throwing it out there in case it wasn't already established. But Linkara said it best. Just because I'm a fan of it doesn't mean I don't like to make fun of it. And because of this, I laugh at plenty of Power Rangers parodies. And that got me thinking about the other side of the spectrum. What if there was a Power Rangers parody? And I think you know the obvious lead into this, an adaptation of unofficial Sentai Akibaranger. In case you don't know, unofficial Sentai Akibaranger, as the name suggests, is an unofficial Sentai that aired in 2012 as a Super Sentai parody series to make fun of all the tropes and cliches found in Super Sentai. And that got me thinking about what if Akibaranger was adapted into a Power Rangers parody series, which I would love to see. Because keep in mind, just because I'm a fan of it doesn't mean I don't like to make fun of it. And when you look at a show like Power Rangers, you can find a lot of things to make fun of. So I think it's interesting to see a Power Rangers parody series come over here to the US as an adaptation of Akibaranger. But what would it be like? A young man who's a hardcore Power Rangers fan. Seriously, this guy eats, drinks, breathes, and lives Power Rangers throughout his life. And why is he so obsessed with Power Rangers? Well, Power Rangers to him takes him out of the real world and gives him something to enjoy. Since he lives in a crappy apartment and works at a dead-end job and can barely afford to pay his rent. This character would make it much more relatable to us, the hardcore Power Rangers fandom, because let's face it, a lot of us are like that. One day he's visited by a special woman that wants to recruit him for a special initiative, along with the high school girl that's valedictorian of her own class, and a cosplayer that wears, let's just say, some revealing clothing for a Power Rangers cosplayer. They are then taken to their base, a vintage toy store full of a bunch of vintage Power Rangers toys, and they are given their morphers, which are Power Rangers action figures. Not even joking about that. That's as far as I've got in terms of the plot. Maybe I'll add more plot details as I think about it more. Maybe you guys can contribute your own plot details in the comments below. You know, just let me know. But there's a lot of other questions I have to think about it. Like, where would it air if it actually happens? Like, what network would it be on if it actually happens? Well, I got a few ideas that you guys are going to feel a bit hit or miss on. The main one that I think, well, since Power Rangers is currently airing on Nickelodeon, I think it's best to air this Power Rangers parody on Nickelodeon's rival network, Cartoon Network. And there's one big problem with that to those of you Cartoon Network fans. You see, Cartoon Network, as the name suggests, is very well known for its animated shows and only airs animated shows. It's aired a few live-action shows in the past, but they aren't remembered very well, didn't last very long, and are best left in obscurity. And I think that's something we can both agree on. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. In the comments below, remind me what your Power Rangers parody idea is. Is it an adaptation of Akibaranger? Is it something more original? Let me know in the comments. Alright, this is Toku Nation signing out. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, as always, until next time, see ya!